Megan, you want to know the technique that I love to fish and hate to fish at the same time?
I feel like that's a brain teaser.
It is. I love fishing it, and I think that I'm very much like a lot of guys. Love to fish it. It is a pain in the butt when you get done fishing and you put your rod down and you're going to move to another spot. It's a drop shot. A drop shot just doesn't get, with any other bait, you take your hook, you put the hook in the hook keeper, you tighten it up, you put it on the deck, and you go. With a drop shot, because your hook is up here, and then you got this weight 2 feet, 3 feet down, you got line and weights going all over the place. It ends up getting tangled. It sucks. It makes you not want to throw it. I've got 2 ways for you to keep that from happening. We're going to talk about that when we come back, okay?
Okay.
Get your drop shots out. We're going to show you how to stow your drop shot when you're moving from one place to the other. All right, so Megan, you remember when we were on Hague Quarry and we were talking about drop shots? I had a rod rigged up, and I had a hook here, and it had a bait on it. I think we were talking about wacky rigging a drop shot.
Okay.
And then I had like 3 feet of line, and then I got a weight here. See, the problem when you after you get done fishing, you take your hook and you put that hook in your bait keeper right here.
Okay.
But now you got all of this line.
Right.
And so if you set that on your deck, you got all this line that's just going to go all over the place.
Okay.
And sometimes you try and like wrap it around your handle, but there's so much line there that you're wrapping around forever. It doesn't work.
Okay.
And it's really a pain in the butt. Megan, real quick, before we get to those tips, guys, don't forget, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, thumbs up. We appreciate that. We are really looking for your support to continue to grow the channel. And the way that you can do that is to hit that subscribe button. We would definitely appreciate that. Thank you.
And if you're new to the channel, please go back and watch some of our old videos. Like we have a couple on drop shot and other things like that. You learn something every time you watch a new video.
Absolutely. We've done like 120 videos. So if you're brand new to the channel, go back and look at some of those. We've had some very popular videos, so go back and check them out. So let's get to this stowing your drop shot tip, okay? So there's 2 ways to deal with this. Now, we'll get a close-up of this hook keeper. This hook keeper is the kind that's a problem. This hook keeper is the kind that's not a problem. So if I've got this kind of hook keeper,
It's like a little clasp.
it's a little clasp, and you can see that all I have to do with this kind of hook keeper is take my weight and lock it in there.
Okay.
And then that's fine. And I just use the weight instead of the hook. And the hook will be up here somewhere.
Okay.
But that's fine. That's an easy way to do that. Just the hook goes in there, and
The hook goes up there.
well, the hook goes in there, but the weight goes in the hook keeper.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
that's one.
that's one way if you have that on your rod. But if you don't, then the next way to do it is if you just take your weight and you put it inside your bail and you slip it right in the corner of your bail. But you have to kind of take it and put it around the roller, and then it'll stay right there in your bail.
Oh, okay. That's a little finesse.
Yeah, and once you've got it in your bail like that, now you know, just to make sure it stays there, you take your line, you twist it a couple times around the guides. That holds it tight and it'll stay there.
Wow, okay.
Guys, I hope you like those 2 ideas. I think they'll help you. Like I said, Megan, driving around with a drop shot, there have been so many times when I've gotten back up on the front of the deck and there's just line all over the place.
Oh, that's annoying.
Especially when you've got more than one drop shot rig set up. So this helps, and it certainly helped me because I did have more than one drop shot rig set up on Rayburn, and this worked throughout the week throwing drop shots. So I hope it'll help you guys. We appreciate you tuning in. Stick around tomorrow for another episode from Mark Fisher Outdoors. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.